Okay, so these are the 2 points of interest in GBP USD. We could take this, but the gap is closed. There's a very small gap here, and I don't want to be risking that. So not taking that in GBP USD, and in Euro USD we have this point of interest, and the next one is somewhere here. It's highly unlikely for the price to go all the way down here in one day. So we only have 3 opportunities today if it comes, and if it does, we will be taking the trade. Look at this, guys. It's just proof that our strategy does work. Okay, look at this at 4 hours. I already marked this, and I actually got a notification at 2:30. No, not 2:30. I got a notification at 6:15 in the morning. I was awake and I saw the notification, but I decided to sleep because I was very tired from yesterday's game. I woke up for sahar and had food, and I just went back to sleep. I got the notification, but I couldn't check. I just slept off. So if we go to the 15 minutes and 5 minutes, you can see a clear order block here in 15 minutes. Right, you can see it clearly, and in 5 minutes you could see this here, which I've already marked, and it beautifully respected both, and we got ourselves a setup here. So we would have entered here and we would have made profit. But in case I considered this the second leg and use the new entry model, we would still be in the trade, and possibly right at this point we would have gone break even, but it's okay. This push here I wouldn't take because this stop loss is too big for us to even enter. It's too big, so only when it comes back to the optimal point, which is a premium, we would be trying to sell. If there was a second leg like this instead, I would have taken a trade here, and even if we wouldn't have made profit, I would have held it. But this one is too long. I can't be taking a trade here, or even if I did this and took a trade here, we would still be break even, no profits. But if we took a trade here, we would have made profit. So yes, our strategy works, but our entry criteria decides whether we make profit or break even, or sometimes even loss. So USD JPY had given us an opportunity which we failed to recognize. It's okay. We can look for opportunities in Euro USD and GBP USD today. Yeah. As you saw, we have cut the template and we have cut out the pieces required for the leather wallet, and if possible I will be starting the sticking and the stitching part by today. If not, we'll start tomorrow. And I've still not checked my Setup for New York session. So in case we find any, I will be adding it to the blog. It's approaching our order block, so we need to mark off zones for break of structure. I'm using only demo account now. No need to be afraid at all. No setup in Euro USD, only in GBP. See in USD JPY, no trade unless it comes here, which is unlikely. And GBP JPY can come here or here. This is more likely to happen. So there is gap here, and this is the order block. Let's hunt down a 5-minute one and a 15-minute one. Okay, now we need to find if there is an accumulation. Yes. So let's mark that. And here. So now we need an entry model off of this order block or this order block. Let's see if there is any more. No. We have this. It happened very quick, so I couldn't record from my camera. So in case it taps here, we will be, and gives us an entry model, we will be taking the trade. So yep, this, look at this. It hasn't tapped yet. And I'm willing to miss the trade rather than risk a retake. So let's. So there is gap here, and this is the order block. Let's hunt down a 5-minute one and a 15-minute one. Okay, now we need to find if there is an accumulation. Yes. So let's mark that. And here. So now we need an entry model off of this order block or this order block. Let's see if there is any more. No. We have this one. So it happened very quick, so I couldn't record from my camera. So in case it taps here, we will be, and gives us an entry model, we will be taking the trade. So yep. So it has tapped, and our break of structure is here. So if it breaks this point before, it breaks the order block, we will be taking the trade from here. It broke that 5 minutes order block, so let's go to the next 5 minutes order block and see if it gives us an entry. It has tapped the next order block, so let's wait for an entry. GBP JPY has tapped the zone, so let's get to the point of interest in the 15-minute and the 5-minute chart. It's closed here and in the 15 minutes as well, so this is no longer a a valid 5-minute order block. So we have only these 2 points of interest, so let's mark them. And it looks like GBP USD is going lower, so this is the new breakup structure. Let's see if it holds up, and if it doesn't, we have no trade today, or else we have a trade from here. It looks like it's going to be breaking this, and once it breaks that point, I will place a pending order here and chill. So yep, it has broken, and let's give it a little bit space here and aim for 1:5. So yes, we have confirmed the order, but in case it does a lower low here and breaks again, then we might have to change our entry. We have to push it all the way up like this. So let's see what happens. As you can see, it has already given us a huge reaction without giving us an entry, so that's fine. In case it comes back down, it's very risky to take a trade now, because we thrive on short reactions, and as a short reaction that is as good as this has already been given, is already there, is pointless for us to take a trade when it comes back here. So we should be looking for, so yeah, and we have, yeah, so GBP USD is done. Let's check GBP JPY. So in case we get a short entry here, we will be, so GBP JPY has given us an entry here, so I am going to be placing the order. So we are in the trade. Let's see what happens. And one more thing is, I haven't tested anything in this currency pair, so we don't know what could happen, what can happen. We don't know the win rate for this pair, so we have to find out. A short reaction, and once it reaches 1:2, which is here, I will be breaking even. So yeah, and look at that, we are out. Look at this. Asian session, Aussie dollar and Japanese yen should be there in the pair. And for European session, London session, we need to have GBP and Euro. We have that. We don't trade Asian session. And New York session, we have USD JPY, which we already have. Euro USD, GBP USD, we already have. Euro JPY, I haven't checked the volatility. And funny fact, GBP JPY is not even the top 10 list, and I don't know why I did take the trade for GBP JPY. I should be looking only in Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, and maybe Euro JPY, or anything from this list from now on, and check the volatility in each session. And if I'm satisfied, I will go with 4 pairs, or if I'm not, then I will stick to only these 3 pairs and trade them in London and in New York session and be done.